The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And we're underway. Manchester United have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible.
It's Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Xavi Alonso. And it's Totti. Xavi Alonso gets on his bike and on the move. Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kaká. Spread out to the left. Cross to the back post. Oh, good effort! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Schneider clears. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. That looks a good ball through. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Kaká. Kante wins the duel this time.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Cafu. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Roberto Baggio. Cafu. Nicely shaped cross. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Hazard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hazard finding himself in space. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Albert shifted it to the flank. That is a great pick out. And Shevchenko! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Kong and Hanoi are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Totti. That's a shade optimistic. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely, now then. Threads one in. There's the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Seedorf. And here's Baggio. Schneider is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And the through ball. Shevchenko! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And that brings the first half to a close. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Baggio! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Baggio stood his ground strongly. Silvestre tries the cross.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. Kaká. Silvestre gets into a good position. Stood up well to him there. Conte. Nedved. Ibrahimovic, given the lift of his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ibrahimovic. Howson deals with that comfortably.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Totti. Totti. Real chance! And there's a goal! Right back in the game! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Silvestre. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Ibrahimovic, and this is Kante.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That is Conte. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Kaká. And this is Roberto Baggio. Shot, surely! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 10,
Stojkovic. That's a sharp pass.
Number 9, Batistuta. Number 18, Gyökeres. Number 13, Musiala.
Eto'o.
Number 27, Rafa Silva.
And it's Batistuta.
Mateus.
That is a little undercooked. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Baggio. That's a good ball.
Kongan Hanoi really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the counter is on. He's got away. Musiala powering forward here. Gyökeres! Deftly away. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Tries to pass it through. Stojkovic. That's very neat. Guardiola. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Keeper's dealt with that. Kante clears it away. Now it's Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
And it's Silva. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Eto'o. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Stojkovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
And Batistuta! Loose ball, chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitutions taking place.
Desperate defending required here. He's having a pop! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
All hands on deck for this one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Totti. Cafu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Azar. Now it's Ribery. Totti. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Xavi Alonso. And it's Totti. Always onto this. Look at the space here. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká. Serginho. Ribery. And this is Inzaghi. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's superb. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Oh, great leap! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Back in once more. Shoots! It's in! The first significant strike. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Kong and Hanoi are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. Davids goes short. Danielson! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It started. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. And they get themselves in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Roberto Baggio really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in. Trying to do everything his way.
Silvestre. Xavi Alonso. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribery, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Inzaghi. Kaka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Maradona. Hazard. It's Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And he's in on goal. Kong and Hanoi are looking to go forward now. A searching ball out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Has been indicated.
Ribery. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Pinches it off him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that...
And the shot! That's another chance! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's found a way past. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Xabi Alonso. Alonso! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Xabi Alonso is offering a wry smile there.
Drogba looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Knocks it into space. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, well played, well played.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Totti does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he was alert to it. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Drogba. That looks a cracking ball. Cafu. Very nicely done. Totti. And this is Roberto Baggio. That's good play. He's on it, can he get away? Nicely spread. Now it's Maradona. Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cafu. That's been slipped through. Marquez cuts out the pass. Adams. Marquez. Adams. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Azar. And it's Kaka. And he's picked out the run. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution for
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Coming on the field, number 18, Messi. Number 15, Joshua Kimmich.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Messi, now it's Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Seedorf. And that's a throw-in. Maradona. This is a promising build-up. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Kimmich. And this is Maradona. Thailand couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this is Eto'o. Good ball, good take. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that's well seen too. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Seedorf.
2 added minutes
Quality
has
ball.
been indicated.
Now it's Inzaghi. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Inzaghi is onto this. It's Neymar! Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Totti. Totti with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Bremer makes the interception. Lahm. Seedorf promptly onto that, and that is that. Totti. Kong and Hanoi, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Roberto Baggio. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes... Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's done very well to take that back. No joy this time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found a way through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Kong and Hanoi still without a single shot on target. Seedorf. Great vision. Cafu. Cristiano Ronaldo aims beyond the defence. Bremer cuts out the pass. Zola. Zola!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Seedorf. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's worked it through. He has a look up. Roberto Baggio. Seedorf. And he's forced to go back. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! In he goes again. Goal! Porto! Hazard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Drogba. Drogba! Goal! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away. Totti. Xavi Alonso looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Now, can he find a finish? Roberto Baggio! Big moment! Massive goal! One sweeping move executed with... And that is all they have time for. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Kong and Hanoi are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So the action resumes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Xavi Alonso. Cafu. And here's Totti. He's in plenty of space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Not the most convincing of passes. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Drogba. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Good take, and is he in? Totti. Seedorf. Xavi Alonso. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Xavi Alonso. Pirlo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now on the... Oh, what has happened here? Takes aim and towering header! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Porto dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly...
Hazard! Off the post! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Porto are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Kong and Hanoi have themselves a chance from the spot. A big, deep breath. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Leicester clears without hesitation. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution on the field.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Number 10, Eto. Number 15,
Stojkovic! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Kong and Hanoi have their lead. Zola makes a dash for it. Knocks it into... It's Ibrahimovic! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Kong and Hanoi still have the cards to affect this game.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front foot foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. So changes of foot here and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 14, Pep Guardiola. Substitutions taking
Great
place.
work on the overlap. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf was in no mood for any of that. Kong and Hanoi have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Porto really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Roberto Baggio. Played out to the left flank. Showing good feet. Kaká. Looking to play him. It takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to pass it through. Roberto Baggio! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Roberto Baggio really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Stojkovic. Seedorf receives it in a wide position. Stam is there, and he can get that clear. And here's the chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu, looking for the run.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, they've got it again. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Big chance, corner.
Substitution in progress.
Kong and Hanoi have their second corner now. Kong and Hanoi given another corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. So, what can they come up with here? They're taking a moment to consider their options. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. So the 2024-25 season was, of course, a memorable one for the Merseysiders. Led then by their Egyptian archer with his... He's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Driving on and making good progress. Bremer cuts out the pass. And it's Deco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they are prompt with their pressing. And here's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Kaka. And he's managed to get free. Closing in on goal. Now he's got space here.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. Cafu picks it up from the goal kick. Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Drogba. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And that's an excellent interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Pele. Cafu. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Kaka. He's got away. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's burst. It's Baggio! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Roberto Baggio really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
And we have our very first corner. Deco with the short one. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played. Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Deco. Davids. And now the breakaway. And he was quick to react. Kaka. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's definitely onside. And he's hit it long. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. Quick look, then plays it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And it's Salah. Rodri. Now it's Pele. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cafu. And this is Drogba. He has found the way through. Deco drives it in. Cafu attempts a clearance. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mohamed Salah. Deco, and this is Drogba. Deco is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Kaka. That's destined for the flank. And he lines up a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And he can thump it away. Threads one in. And he plays one through. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we get things going again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Roberto Baggio! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Kongan Hanoi couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And they can counter here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pelé, it's played through for him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Baggio. And it's Kaka. Seedorf. And Deco. Steve. It's Baggio! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bale coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Kong and Hanoi are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Kong and Hanoi are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Substitution on the field.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it?
Shevchenko. Substitutions taking place.
It's a promising position. Gerrard wins the duel this time. It's their second corner of the game. Deco goes short, forced to go back. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Shevchenko getting this one clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Maldini. It's a pretty loose pass. Kong and Hanoi do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Out towards the flank, and he's quick to return it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mohamed Salah makes a dash for it. Shifted it to the flank. And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Baggio does really well to win the ball there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's nice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Courtois claims comfortably. Looking for a runner, and this is Eto'o. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's managed to get rid. Cafu. And he's picked it up out wide. Cafu.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah. That's a sharp pass. And the pass is intercepted. Davids powering forward here. And the through ball. Seedorf. Now it's Eto'o. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played out to the left flank. Great vision. Deco. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Decent game of football, that.